So, Brandon, what exactly did you feel on that check swing?
Just a little bit of something uncomfortable. Just not that it's not supposed to be there. And so the closest resemblance I could give you is just a little bit of too much of a stretch. And so was really just more of, hey, I need a little bit more time in between this swing, so that's why I took my time. And then, I finished the at-bat, and as I got out to the outfield and the inning continued, with the colder weather and everything, it was just starting to get a little bit stiff. And so made the decision with Mendy and our trainers, Joe, probably better to play it safe here. Probably could have continued, but my worry was just knowing where it was at, that if I had to check up and if I did more, then we're talking something more like 6 to 8 weeks rather than like one or 2 days. Like, there's a possibility that I'm good to go tomorrow. But just there was a voice in the back of my head from the experience that I've gained over this time, kind of just saying like, okay, 5 innings, maybe get through it, be fine, but then if it does get worse, then we're talking something a lot more serious, and so we decided to play on the safer side.
After the check swing, you swung again, I think, on the next pitcher.
Next two.
Yeah. Did that feel normal?
It felt normal. There was a little bit of guard in there, and I could tell that. I was trying to, as much as I could, just get past it and move on and be like in the at bat. But it felt good for the most part. It was just more so knowing that it's a cold day, and in one half inning of being out in the outfield, it had started to tighten up a little bit, and not wanting to exert it more in the cage, but also needing to keep it warm for the next at bat. And so that's kind of where we came to the decision of let's play it more safe than sorry. But yes, I did take 2 more swings, and was able to finish the at bat, and that gives me a lot of confidence moving forward.
Given where we are in the baseball calendar, how cautious do you feel you need to be in the short term?
No, you're right. You're right. With it being May and us, having a significant portion of the schedule still on our plates, it does enter your mind, and knowing that 6 to 8 weeks now means a lot, and so if we're talking playoff game, you do what you got to do, but right now, and don't get me wrong, every game is important, but right now we wanted to be more on the cautious side than pushing this thing.
In your mind, though, this isn't an IL thing?
No, I don't think it's IL. I literally am hopeful that tomorrow I will be good to go. I have 24 hours to recover, which is a lot in baseball, and I am hopeful for tomorrow. If it's not, I don't expect it to be much longer than that.
Check swing was the first time you felt it?
Yes. Yeah. Check swing was the first time I felt it. Like I said, just felt like a little bit of like an overstretch. Was ready to swing, and then just when it popped out of the zone, shut it down, and just felt like a little something there. And knew that wasn't quite normal, so needed a little bit of extra time in between that.
I know you were probably getting treatment throughout the later innings of the game, but as it's going on and you guys are getting no hit, what is just sort of the mood?
Well, I mean, obviously you don't want to get no hit. It's something that every team is trying to avoid every single game. But the thing is I felt like we had good at bats throughout the game. Freedom went on a nice roll there, most definitely, and a lot of respect for him and that pitching staff. They're very good. They're veterans, and they understand how to pitch and not just throw. But really felt like we were hitting the ball well, and having good at bats. There was just some balls that were pretty unlucky. JD and Pete come to mind twice, 3 times I think. And then, it was great. I was so happy for JD to, come through there at the end, last batter before possibly being no hit. So definitely wanted it for the team and for him. And just glad that he could, leave the ballpark here finally, and kind of get on a roll hopefully, and hopefully it will be the start of a lot more to come.
Is there any level of frustration, just the way you've been swinging the bat the last couple weeks now, to have like a little bit of hiccup? Or
Yeah, no doubt. It definitely is because like you said, been swinging the bat pretty good. But I know that having myself healthy will produce more quality at bats than me being tentative up there or trying to play through something. So this is something I feel like is best for the team and myself. But it's baseball. There's going to be little hiccups along the way. Biggest thing for me is just to be healthy. Even that 2 days off, with the rain delay and the rain out, and then it caused a little bit of rust for sure. And so, I think the biggest thing is that will come back quicker than an oblique or intercostal or anything like that. So, I think this was the right decision.